All right, guys, there's no doubt about it that some of our leaders are extremely old. I mean, really, really old, guys. When you look at Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, and Mitch McConnell, they are all over the age of 80. In the case of Dianne Feinstein, she's over the age of 90 and still in Congress. Can't do the job, guys. Some of these people cannot do the job. Age, you know what? Age is going to catch up to all of us one day. And eventually you're going to have to say, all right, enough is enough. I cannot do the job. Now, in the case of like a John Fetterman, he's only in his 50s, but this man had a massive stroke like a year ago. He really has not been on the job since he was actually put in to office in the Senate. John Fetterman is not doing the job of the people in Pennsylvania. Why? Because he can't do the job. Now, guys, we need to react to a very, very scary clip of the Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, because this man just was given a press conference and then all of a sudden he just froze up. I mean, it was like he was just frozen in carbonite. This is scary, guys. And this man is 81 years old. Benny Johnson tweets out, breaking, Mitch McConnell freezes up at a press conference. Reason unknown. Now, guys, I must warn you, man, this is pretty scary right here. Now, the audio is a bit low, but I'm going to bump up all of the audio here in post anyway, so you'll probably be able to hear it. But just look at the eyes of Mitch McConnell here. Let's play it.
Bipartisan cooperation and a string of
they even zoom in on him. Look at his eyes. The man doesn't know where he's at, and he's wobbling. I'm glad that he didn't fall down.
Okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
And look, man, he's struggling to walk away from the podium.
Go ahead, John.
Wow. He was struggling to walk away from the podium. I wish Mitch McConnell all the best of health, but we know that this man is not in the best of health. I believe he fell down, broke some ribs. I mean, the man's old. He is old, man. I mean, my goodness, that was pretty scary right there. Let's go back and just look at his eyes, man. Look at his eyes. The man lost, no clue. No clue where he's at. I mean, my goodness, man. And I'm not saying this because, you know, he is super old. The man clearly has lost a massive step. I just did a video on Joe Biden this morning. Joe Biden's mind is gone. He was talking about he actually cured cancer. He said that over 100 people died of the Wuhan virus. Our leaders, man, they're old. Now, Trump's age is not too much of a concern. I guess you could say it kind of is, you know, because he is actually 76 or 77. But Trump has not lost his fastball. He hasn't. Now, granted, he's also like 5-6 years younger than a Mitch McConnell, a Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi. And wow, this is scary right here. Now, look at this here. Benny Johnson tweets this out. And he says, neurosurgeon I know texted me in response to the McConnell video saying it's obvious that McConnell just suffered from an acute stroke. Quote, you can see in the eyes, dead eyes, forgets where he is and who he is. Cognitive breakdown, common in stroke patients. Now, I'm not a doctor, but this is Benny Johnson, just sharing what a doctor actually told him that he believes is actually a stroke. Now, over here on CNN actually asked Mitch McConnell about this because he actually came back, and Mitch McConnell says, hey, I'm fine. No, you're not. You're not fine. Look here. It says here, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell told reporters he is fine after freezing during a news conference on Wednesday. McConnell, a Kentucky Republican, stopped speaking in the middle of remarks at his regularly scheduled weekly news conference on Capitol Hill. After a 30-second pause, his colleagues crowded around him to see if he was okay and asked him how he felt. GOP Senator John Brasco, Wyoming, was seen gripping McConnell's arm and whispering to him, hey, Mitch, anything else you want to say? Or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press? He said nothing and was led away from the press conference and towards his office by an aide. He returned to the news conference a few minutes later. McConnell asked by CNN what happened and if it was related to his fall earlier this year, said, no, I'm fine, and then moved on to other reporters. Okay. You're not fine, man. I mean, people just don't freeze up like that. They don't. Now, it does say here, a McConnell aide said the senator felt lightheaded and stepped away for a moment. Quote, he came back to handle Q&A, which, as everyone observed, was sharp. The aide said, wow. I mean, something's wrong, man. Something is wrong. You just don't freeze up like that. I mean, I hope the man is okay. I really, really do. But that's pretty scary, guys. This man is supposed to be the Senate Minority Leader. And you watch that clip and you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute. This man cannot fulfill his duties. I already said that on Kentucky, you guys got to vote Mitch McConnell out. I'm wondering, since he's had all these health issues, if he's eventually going to say, you know what? I need to step away and retire. I believe that he should. I believe that he should actually retire from the Senate because I don't have any faith in this man being able to fulfill his duties. Now, of course, that's up to the people in Kentucky. You guys, that's up to you. Okay. I'm a Texan. I have nothing to do with, voting people into the Senate in Kentucky. That's on you guys. You guys need to find someone else. And also, I believe that Mitch McConnell actually sells out conservative values for Democrats, but that's another story. So I digress on that. I hope that this man is okay. It seems like he definitely needs to go to a doctor and get checked out. I mean, when you're stumbling like that, there's actually another clip out there. You can see him really wobbling. It's from a different angle. Something is not right. It's just not, man. But I wish Mitch McConnell all the best of health. But that was terrifying right there. Do you guys actually think he actually had a stroke on TV? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's possible, but like I said, I'm not a doctor. But when I saw that clip, first thing that came to my mind was, did this man just have a stroke in front of everybody? So that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.